They focus so much on these coniferous trees and then spraying herbicides and weeding out
Right.
these other plants that really increase the flammability of the forest. And these three species also have lots of resin in them. And so they're not as flammable as eucalyptus, but they are flammable. And they're packed tightly together because we planted them at fairly close spacing. And so they're like matchsticks rolling across the landscape.
Okay, so if we change some of our forest management practices in Canada, would we see fewer wildfires every year?
Yes, we would.
Because it feels like an inevitability now, and that there's stuff we can learn to do in terms of putting them out,
Yeah.
but there's prevention well beforehand.
There is.
Okay.
So there's something called a fire risk triangle, and that means that if you have high ignition, fuel, and the right climatic conditions,
Okay.
that you have a higher risk of wildfire. So all three of those things have changed. So we have more heat in our atmosphere.
Yep.
So that creates more lightning. And we have more fuel on the landscape because we banned indigenous burning, which kept fuel loads down for millennia.
Okay.
We banned indigenous burning in the late 1880s with the Indian Act. That's created havoc across the ecosystems.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this fuel buildup, and combined with that, with this very narrowly focused forest management objective of growing conifers
Right.
without deciduous trees, like we got rid of the aspens and the cottonwoods and the birches to create these pure coniferous
Right.
forests, we've created like these high fuel loads and these tight, dense, flammable plantations.